Over 300 ideas became 47 nominees in 13 categories. Voting is complete. The results have been tabulated. And today, we honor radio's best. Welcome to the Coronavirus Radio Ideas Award Show. Presented by P1 Media Group, Benztown, RadioDays Europe, RadioDays Asia, and Podcast Day.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and wherever you may be viewing this today in the world, thank you for joining us and welcome to the Coronavirus Radio Ideas Award Show. You'll be delighted to know that we are all social distancing today. My name is Ken Benson from the P1 Media Group, and I am in the USA. I am joined by Andy Sandeman from Benztown's headquarters in Germany.
Hey, guys.
And Anders Held, co-founder of RadioDays Europe, RadioDays Asia, and Podcast Day, and he's joining us today from Sweden.
Hello there, everyone. So 2020 has been a year like none other, and certainly a year we'd rather forget. Coronavirus struck hard and fast and turned our world totally upside down. And while life in many parts of the world appeared to be getting back to more normal, in recent months, today, in many countries, things are taking a turn to the worse. New restrictions and lockdowns are on the rise around the world. Sadly, we all know someone affected by the disease, and some of us have lost family, friends, and even colleagues. In fact, Ken Benson, who is joining us on this show, his father tested positive on Monday and is in hospital at the moment. But let's put that aside for the next half hour, because today we are here to celebrate radio's incredible response to the COVID-19 crisis and honor those stations around the world that found extraordinary ways to serve and connect with their audiences through the pandemic.
Well, it all began with an idea. Back in mid-March, when the world began to quickly shutter, I felt compelled to do something. I wanted to help somehow. We knew there was no programming playbook for COVID-19, yet listeners around the world were depending on radio to keep them informed and entertained during this unimaginable time. With P1's global footprint, I was beginning to see some very interesting ideas stations were executing in different parts of the world. And quite frequently, our clients come to us and they're always looking for ideas. So I had this gut feeling if we could create a hub for stations to share and exchange ideas, these brilliant ideas would inspire other stations and radio would find its way. And that was really the genesis for the Facebook group, Coronavirus Radio Ideas.
And I remember Ken calling me in the morning, his time, later evening, my time, when I was come back from a walk with my dog and asked if Benztown wanted to help. And of course we wanted, and we did. We then got in touch with Anders and the RadioDays team, got them involved and helped spread the word. And here we are. The Coronavirus Radio Ideas Facebook group took off like a rocket. It quickly attracted several thousand members representing radio in more than 80 countries on 6 continents. We had 300 ideas, plus 300 ideas were shared in the first month, covering everything from programming to podcasting, promotion, marketing, sales to social media, and much, much more, like imaging and production, of course, as well.
The success of this group has been remarkable. And today we're here first and foremost to say thanks. As an industry, we're so proud of not only how radio responded to the challenge, but we are also overwhelmed by your willingness to share your amazing ideas to help radio thrive.
Today we will be presenting a total of 13 Coronavirus Radio Ideas Awards to honor some of the very best ideas that were shared on the Facebook group page. 10 awards were voted for by members of the group and radio professionals around the world. Thanks for voting. It's interesting to note that just how competitive this voting was. I mean, not comparing with anywhere else where they are voting and it's very close in the counting. So no one got more than 42% of the 3 or 4 of the nominees in each category. So it's very close. We also have 2 awards for podcasts and 1 for journalism. And I will tell you a bit more of that about that later in the show.
All right, so let's begin. The first Coronavirus Radio Award is for Best Social Media Video. This category acknowledges the creative use of video in social media. And the nominees are Social Distancing from KISS 106.5 in Sydney, Australia, Get Naked 96.9 Jack FM, Calgary, Canada, Barbershop Roulette Nova 91.9 in Adelaide, Australia, and The Isolation Tapes BBC Radio 5 in the UK. And the Coronavirus Radio Award for Best Social Media Video goes to Social Distancing from KISS 106.5 with Kyle and Jackie O in Sydney, Australia. And we'll give you a quick glimpse of this video. It's a terrific entry.
Social distancing, it's a thing. Get on board. Sorry. Social distancing. Get on board. Sorry. Morning guys, just social distancing. How are you? Whoop. Hello. Sorry, it's social distancing. Sorry. Everyone is filming on their phones. Yeah, you can take a photo. I'm just social distancing. Yeah, thank you so much. Social distancing, very important. You'll be thanking me later, no doubt. You must have thought I was a model.
I love that one. That is fantastic.
Me too. So the next award is one of my personal favorite categories, of course, Best Station Promo. And the nominees are Wolfpack by 99.5, The Wolf, Dallas in the United States. Don't Go Anywhere Weekend by Chris Country in the UK. Hey, Chris, I see you've been on. Keeps New York Connected by 1010 Wins, of course, from New York in the United States. And the Corona Radio Award for Best Station Promo goes to Keeps New York Connected, 1010 Wins. Congratulations, guys. Wonderful. I think we got a small hello bit from the guys at 1010 Wins.
Hi, this is Dave Plotkin, Director of Creative Services and Production for 1010 Wins in New York. I just want to take a moment to thank P1 Media Group and everyone who voted for our promo for 1010 Wins. It's really an honor to be up there with all the wonderful producers and amazing promos that were up for this award. And thanks to everyone for sharing in our belief that New York will come back bigger, stronger, and better than ever.
All right, let's move on. So the next category recognizes the positive impact radio stations made on their local communities. And the nominees for the best community service are Listeners Help, Nent Radio Group, including Rix FM, Star, Bandit Rock, and Power Hit Radio in Sweden. The Rolling Stones Support Pattaya, Fabulous 103 Pattaya, Thailand. Let's Make Some Noise, Global Radio in the UK, including Capital, Heart, Smooth, Classic FM, Radio X. And Best of Us, a song ad on over 100 German radio stations to raise funds for COVID relief. And the Coronavirus Radio Award for Best Community Service goes to Let's Make Some Noise from Global Radio UK. And we have a short comment from them as well.
Hi, I'm Emma. I run Make Some Noise at Global, which is the in-house charity across all our radio brands at Global. And we are thrilled to have won this award, so thank you very much. This is a credit to all the teams that worked on this campaign, a campaign that set out to raise money for those hit hardest by coronavirus in our communities. And we were really pleased to be part of something so important at such a challenging time for so many people. And we're really delighted to have been recognised. So thank you.
Well, thank you for doing such a great job.
Yeah, and radio is certainly at its best when it's serving its communities. Moving on, COVID-19 has transformed live events from in-person to virtual, including these awards, which were originally scheduled to be presented live next month in Lisbon at RadioDays Europe. With the curtain closed on stages around the world, radio and artists brought live performances to the web, and this category honors the best virtual concerts. And the nominees are We Are One Africa Concert, Energy Radio Kenya, the Energy Music Tour at home, Energy France and worldwide, 45 artists, 45 hours, Radio Italia Ora, Italy, and the Europa Home Festival, Europa FMA, Spain. And the Coronavirus Radio Ideas Award for Best Virtual Concert goes to We Are One Africa Concert, NRG Radio Kenya. You got to love that reaction. That's fantastic.
It's kind of a benchmark for the rest, so I hope the other videos can keep up with that. So the next category is Best Parody, and I think in times like these, humor is often one of the better medicines, so especially if everything around is challenging. So I think radio did a big part here and helped to put smiles on listeners' faces. So the nominees for Best Parody are COVID Cup, Ace Radio, Australia. Corona from FFN in Hanover, Germany. Humans Are Emerging, CFOX, Vancouver, Canada. Wash for Me, Fly FM, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And the Coronavirus Radio Award for Best Parody goes to Wash for Me from Fly FM, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Congratulations. Let's see if these guys have the same kind of like, there we go.
Malaysia.
Yes, and we wrote this song for you just before Malaysia went into a lockdown. We are very, very happy that so many of you around the world got to enjoy our little parody.
So wait, we're gonna do another one, right?
Yeah, guys, let's get to it.
All right, another one. Another one.
Let's go. Yeah, see y'all next year.
Let's hope not for next year.
Exactly.
All right, so let's move on. Radio didn't only produce virtual concerts to fill the void, they also got into the virtual event business. There were virtual proms, graduations, parties, and more. And this category honors the best virtual event. So the nominees are Love is Bigger Than Corona, a virtual wedding from Konehit in Austria. Isolation Quarantine, a massive party for essential workers from Mix on Cyprus. 60 Hours Summer Cottage Festival, Yle X in Finland. And Up Yours Corona, the breakfast presenter Greg James on BBC Radio 1, who got every country in the world to say Up Yours Corona. And the winner of Best Virtual Event is Up Yours Corona, BBC Radio 1 with Greg James. We've got a message from him here.
Put together by an incredible team of people, too many to mention on this video. But the main thanks I have are to all the people who represented the 193 countries from all over the world who gave us a very unique story and a very unique way of saying, Up yours, Corona! And for that week, we felt a lot closer together.
Well, that was Greg James in his home. Where many that works from home these days.
Yes, that's why he didn't brush his hair ahead of the video, apparently. All right, advertising, as we all know, at least on the private side of radio, cratered thanks to COVID-19. So radio had to become more resourceful than ever to retain its revenues, and stations resorted to all sorts of tactics, including free campaigns and even advice from a local billionaire to close the sale. The nominees for Best Sales Promotion are Where Do We Go From Here with billionaire Mark Cuban, iHeartRadio, Dallas, USA. The £100,000 Advertising Fund, Jack FM, Oxfordshire, England. I Want Free Ads, NRG Radio, Kenya. And The Virus-Ridden Economy, Radio Guerrilla in Romania. The Coronavirus Radio Award for Best Sales Promotion goes to I Want Free Ads from NRG Radio in Kenya. A second win for them today.
Hi, I'm Molimu Rachel, lead presenter at Energy Radio. And we're so pleased to have won not one, but 2 awards in the Coronavirus Radio Ideas Awards. What a great achievement for the entire team here at Energy Radio. We've worked really hard to give amazing, relevant, entertaining content to our youth who listen to us on a daily. And we know that it has been hard for them as it has been for us. COVID-19 really hit us hard with the entertainment and advertising industry literally shutting down. But we've been more determined, more than ever, to actually help as many as we can cross over to the other side. It makes us even more proud to see that other key players in the radio industry, our peers, vote for us as well. So thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Moving forward, I just want to say let's keep on working even harder, Energy Radio, and to everyone who voted for us, even those that are our peers in the radio industry, we salute you and we say thank you so much. Let's keep the fire blazing right here on Energy Radio. Thank you so much.
2 wins from Kenya. So let's see what the next category brings. Best social media visual. So social media streams often filled with pictures, mine from friends sharing what they had for dinner, the last workout, worse, a lot of adverts. So, but sometimes these streams of nothing, there's something in these streams of nothing that really grabs your attention. And I think that's what the best social media visuals are. And the nominees for these category are Newton discovered gravity, Radio Mango, Kerala, India. Stay home and do nothing, Magic 92.5 in San Diego, the United States. The first word you see is where you're going this weekend, Heart in the UK. Care Corona, Red FM, India. So 2 nominees from India. So the Coronavirus Radio Awards for Best Social Media Visual goes to Stay Home and Do Nothing, Magic 92.5, San Diego, United States. Congratulations. And I think we got a great video note, great video message from these guys here too.
Thank you so much. I accept this award on behalf of my entire staff here at Magic 92.5. We are all going through some tough times right now, but I think humor will help us all get through this together. So a shout out to all the little people out there, especially all the radio people from all over the world. Thank you so much for this award. We love you.
Well, this being not the actual award though, right? I just want to mention that.
No, I have one of those.
Yeah.
It might be hard to see, but I have one.
Wow.
Which will be sent to our winners shortly. Very nice. Okay. So moving on, 8 awards down, still a bunch to go. So let's move on to Best Community Spirit. And during hard times, listeners can use a laugh or a smile, some hope and reassurance, and a sense that together we'll make it through whatever challenges we face. The Best Community Spirit Award acknowledges those stations that gave their listeners the boost they needed when they needed it most. The nominees are Not Canceled from 98.9 The Bull, Seattle, USA. Good News, Okanagan, 101.5 Easy Rock, Kelowna, Canada. Parade Patrol, B103.9, Fort Myers, USA. And Share the Kindness from BFBS in the UK. And the Coronavirus Radio Award for Best Community Spirit goes to Share the Kindness from BFBS, Edinburgh, Scotland.
Community's at the very heart of everything that we do as a broadcaster, so to win this particular category means the absolute world to us. And one thing that our audience has taught us is how to come together and take the positives from negative situations. And that is definitely a message we thought that the entire world could do with hearing at that particular time. Our entire team managed to pull together from different parts of the country to get that message out, and to be recognised for that is an absolute honour. Thank you so much.
So 9 awards down, and we are totally irresponsible of that. You have voted, and those are the winners in these 9 categories from the voting. We have a couple of more to go, including the Mega Award. But let's carry on now with Podcast and Journalism Awards before we get to that. We had the most amazing and creative nominations also for the podcasts that emerged in the time of the pandemic. Many of them started very early in the COVID days, often recorded and edited at home, meeting listeners' changing needs in so many creative ways with podcasts. So 3 awards were voted on by this motley crew that we show you here. We had a judging jury on these categories. We have a screenshot here. They, listen to everything and discussing who should be the winner. And on this group, the judging panel were Martin Liss, media consultant in Germany, Tor Arnbjørn from Rakkepak Productions in Denmark, Valerie Geller from Geller Media, USA, Adèle Humbert from Insider Podcast in France, Mike McVeigh from McVeigh Media in the USA, Faima Bakar from Metro UK, and my co-host Ken Benson from the P1 Media Group, and Andy Sandeman from Benztown, and myself. So with so many fantastic entries, it was very difficult to pick the winning podcasts. So the judging panel decided actually to hand out 2 awards in podcasting, one for entertainment and creativity and another for long-form storytelling. So let's go to the first category, Best Podcast Creativity and Entertainment. And the winner in this category is Wash Your Hands from Radio 4 in the United Kingdom. And a big applause for them for doing that great and entertaining job. We don't have any video on this one, sorry. Was produced from the home of the comedy host John Holmes, and it was Radio 4's first show to take on the new reality during lockdown in the spring and find creative ways of doing comedy. They call it something full of silly for people struggling with lockdown, loneliness, or illness. So it was to keep the mood up and during these hard times. So the second category then for podcasting is the best podcast in the long form storytelling. And this is something completely different, a very personal story about a father spending 4 months in intensive care in the hospital and telling him while in hospital about the changing world during COVID outside the hospital. And this winner of the best podcast long form storytelling is Buscando una luz, or Looking for a Light, from Podium Podcast in Spain. And we have a short message from the producer.
Hello everyone, this is Francisco Izuzquiza from Madrid, Spain. This is my dad, Javier, and she's my niece, Luz. Looking for a Light, Buscando una Luz is their story, and it's so important for us to receive this award, this recognition, because it could help to get their story to a lot of people out there. So on behalf of Alberto Espinosa, the sound designer of this story, thanks to the judges, thanks to the people of Podium Podcast for their support, and thanks everyone for listening to this story. Please be safe and take care out there.
Such a moving story, and that is also shows what you can use podcasting for. So many means and so many possibilities. So finally then, the panel also judged the Reporting Journalism Award. Obviously, radio news outlets have been incredibly important to keep audiences updated. We are aware that newsrooms and radio stations have made fantastic and important reporting, making it very difficult to choose just one winner. But the winner in this category stands out in some ways. It has been putting accuracy and science first and creative massive engagement and interactivity with listeners. And for that reason, the winner for Best Reporting Journalism goes to Coronavirus Update from NDR Norddeutsche Rundfunk in Hamburg, Germany. And we have a comment from them.
Hey, thank you very much. So this product was developed by the audio lab Think Audio of Norddeutsche Rundfunk in Hamburg, Germany, a cross-functional team, and we are really excited that we have been awarded with that beautiful prize.
Yes, and we are especially happy because developing the podcast was great teamwork. So thank you all. And it has shown that the good old North German radio can do content really quickly and really well.
And of course, we'd like to thank Christian Drosten and Sandra Zizek for their weekly deep dive into science. And especially, we'd like to thank all our listeners for their overwhelming feedback they sent us via email. And they were always willing to follow us in this deep dive one step beyond from what we had expected. So thank you so much.
So yes, this has had a great impact on debate and discussions and information in Germany. Didn't I think you know about that, Andy?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic product. I mean, Mr. Drosten, who consults Angela Merkel, to win him over for a podcast, I think is the highest level you can basically get scientific information about a complex topic like this. So I think this is a really well done and really great executed. Also, I think they're in episode 63 or something now, so it's ongoing and still working. So it's a fantastic product.
Well, congratulations to NDR and both our podcast winners. Now it's time for our final award, the Coronavirus Radio Ideas Mega Award. This category was created to accommodate those stations that pulled off something truly unique and on a massive scale.
Okay, and I think I'm really thrilled, so I need to stand up now, I think, because that's the Mega Award, so I need to basically drive up the desk and get up. So I'm really thrilled, like the desk, faster. So I'm really thrilled to announce the nominees of the Mega Award, and they're all winners. Of course, we just pick one, but the Mega Awards nominees are the Everyday Heroes Light Show on the Empire State Building from C100 in New York. You'll Never Walk Alone, a simulcast aired on hundreds of stations throughout Europe, organized by 3FM in the Netherlands. The Nightly Cheer for Essential Workers skywriting show, Power 96.1, Atlanta, United States. And the Foo Fighter versions of Times Like This, of course, with David Grohl, Chris Martin from Coldplay, Dua Lipa, 5 Seconds to Summer, Rita Ora, Ellie Goulding, Sean Paul, many, many others. So recorded by the Stay at Home All-Star Live Lounge, BBC Radio 1, UK. So, I mean, that's an impressive list. And it's really hard. I think it was really hard for everyone voting. I mean, honestly, we had nothing to do with it. So you guys voted. And the Coronavirus Radio Awards for Mega, or for the biggest award, goes to Times Like These and the BBC Radio 1. I think it's a fantastic video, fantastic thing. All of the entries have been like, I could not have picked one. So I think it's all of those were like fantastic, but obviously that's the winner.
Hello, it's Clara here from BBC Radio 1, and Times Like These by the Radio 1 All-Stars has won the Best Mega Promo Award at the Corona Radio Ideas Awards. A sentence I never thought I'd be saying in 2020, and here we are. Thank you so very much to the international radio industry and, of course, to all of our incredible Radio 1 listeners for voting for us. Thank you.
Yeah, wow. Congratulations to all the nominees and especially the winners today. This was really so much fun, even at 6 a.m. in the United States. It was so great to revisit so many of these amazing entries and the incredible work our industry has done, especially during the early part of the COVID-19 pandemic. And I just find the creativity from radio, from all these entries, just so inspiring and gives me so much hope.
Yeah, I totally agree. It has been a great experience listening and watching to all these great ideas from around the world. And as you know, listening to radio and podcast has increased during these hard times. And radio has played an important role in all communities around the world. And it will keep doing that. Radio is so important.
Yeah, I think so. In uncertain times, especially now when all the world goes back to work entirely remotely, I think the stress on individuals has been like unparalleled high. So in that high, and that light, I just want to say thanks, or we just want to say thanks, I would say, to all the radio station, to all the on-air talent, to all the radio lovers who submitted their wonderful ideas. You guys have been impacting your community. You've been impacting the society as a whole in a positive and meaningful way. Great storytelling, great promotion, great sales stuff, like all across the board. I think was a fantastic experience. And my special thanks goes out to Ken, who at the start came up with that idea, and I was close enough so he could run it by me. I think it's a fantastic achievement, like what happened for all these people, like submitting their stuff to the Facebook group. And also, Anders, thank you so much to you guys getting involved and help build this award. I think it's a really great achievement in this uncertain time. So I really want to say thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Andy. Appreciate it as well. These are what the awards look like that'll be sent to all our winners. If you'd like to see, listen, or watch any of the winning 13 entries, you can visit the P1 Media Group website, as you can see on the slide there, at p1mediagroup.com, and take a look at your leisure.
Yeah, I mean, you should see the actual winning entries. But beside the physical, to all the winners now, beside the physical award, you will also be awarded with one free registration for each winner to one of our events, RadioDays Europe, RadioDays Asia, or Podcast Day during 2021. One free registration for each winner to a choice, one of those.
Yeah, I think they're all great events. I had the luck to go to all of them, and I think they're fantastic. So you guys should be really proud of what you achieved. And we're proud to work in radio. I truly believe gives me back big belief, the strong content we've seen, the amazing content, regardless the platform. Radio will continue to thrive. I'm pretty sure about that. The reaction was so quick in a complicated time. And like I said before, on the behalf of P1 Media Group, RadioDays Europe, RadioDays Asia, Podcast Day, and us, Benztown, of course, thank you so much for your wonderful work. Thank you so much for watching, being part of this, voting. We really do appreciate you. Stay safe with you and your loved ones. And I think we're going to end the show, Ken. You want to
Yep, we're going to end the show now with a video from the mega winner. Also a #1 song in the UK this year. It's Times Like These from the Stay Home Live Lounge All-Stars. Thanks again for watching, everyone.